Hey, Cowboys Nation! Welcome back to Cowboys News TV, your number one source for all things Dallas Cowboys. I'm Dave, and today we're diving into the crowded running back room as we gear up for the 2024 training camp. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Your subscription is incredibly important to us and helps us reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers. Join our community and stay updated with the latest Cowboys news. Let's talk about what's up at running back. The Cowboys decided not to draft a running back in the 2024 NFL Draft, choosing instead to upgrade their offensive line and linebacker groups. They felt confident in re-signing Ezekiel Elliott and retaining Rico Dowdle in free agency. Additionally, they added Royce Freeman this offseason to bolster the core. Currently, there are 7 running backs on the Cowboys roster, including undrafted free agent Nathaniel Peat, former 5th-round pick Deuce Vaughn, Malik Davis, and Snoop Conner. If we throw fullback Hunter Luepke into the mix, that's 8 players vying for reps. But with the likelihood of only half of these players making the final roster, the battle behind Elliott and Dowdle will be intense. Let's break down what we know and what we don't about the Cowboys running back situation for 2024 training camp. What we know: no position group may be more uncertain for the Cowboys than the running backs. Ezekiel Elliott is the only proven rusher, but he's on the downside of his career. Can he find any of that old magic? Head coach Mike McCarthy has already stated that the offense will use a committee approach, with Elliott likely getting between 10 to 15 touches per game and a collection of Rico Dowdle and others receiving the rest. Most NFL teams use a committee approach for their ground attack, but usually they have confidence in at least one running back to be an offensive threat. Do the Cowboys? It's honestly hard to tell at this point. What we don't know: the real decision is who will be third on the running back depth chart. Will the Cowboys go with the speedy but smaller Deuce Vaughn? Or will they opt for some additional size with Hunter Luepke or Royce Freeman? And let's not forget about Malik Davis and Snoop Conner. The competition here will be fierce throughout training camp and the preseason. What to watch for: Royce Freeman was an interesting offseason pickup. While he hasn't gained more than 500 yards since his rookie campaign in 2018, he brings 79 games and 6 years of experience to the table. Last season with the Rams, he had 77 carries and averaged 4.1 yards per attempt, slightly better than Tony Pollard's 4.0 mark in 2023. So, Cowboys fans, what do you think about our running back situation? Who do you believe will make the final roster? And who do you think will emerge as the primary contributors behind Elliott and Dowdle? Drop your predictions in the comments below. As we head into training camp, the competition among these backs will be intense. The coaching staff will be looking for consistency, versatility, and the ability to stay healthy throughout the season. What are your predictions for the final running back roster? Share your thoughts and let's get the conversation started. Now, let's take a step back and look at the historical context. The Cowboys have had some legendary running backs over the years, from Emmitt Smith to Tony Dorsett. Each era had its challenges and successes, but one thing remains clear: a strong running game is part of the Cowboys' identity. How do you think our current running backs compare to the legends of the past? Moving forward, we also need to consider the strategic aspects. The NFL is evolving, and the running back position is changing with it. Teams are now looking for versatile backs who can catch out of the backfield and pass protect effectively. How do you see the role of running backs evolving, and where do our current players fit into this new landscape? Let's engage with our community. We want to hear from you, Cowboys Nation. What are your biggest concerns about the running back room? Are you confident in our current roster? How do you feel about the competition at center? Drop your comments below and let's get the conversation started. Your engagement helps us create better content and fosters a stronger Cowboys community. Alright, let's get into it. Daryl Johnston calls the United Football League the League of Opportunity, but some might call it Second Chance U. For the third consecutive offseason, the Cowboys have dipped into these alternative spring leagues to sign 2 players trying to restart their once promising NFL careers. The UFL, a merger of the XFL and USFL, is now providing these players with a crucial platform. Remember Cavante Turpin's journey? After an off-field misstep sent him packing from TCU, he traveled around the globe until he surfaced in the 2022 USFL season. The Cowboys signed the USFL Offensive Player of the Year, and now, heading into the 2024 training camp, Turpin is a feared NFL kick returner. The Cowboys are even trying to expand his role into a viable receiving option in his third season. This shows how the UFL and its predecessors provide invaluable opportunities. Take Brandon Aubrey, for example. A first-time professional football kicker in the USFL for 2 seasons, he was given a chance in 2023 to win the Cowboys' wide-open kicking job. Not only did Aubrey win the job, but he was near perfect at age 28, earning Pro Bowl honors and first-team All-Pro. He set the Cowboys' records for most points scored in a single season and most field goals converted. Stories like these highlight the significance of the UFL. Now, the Cowboys have signed 2 more players from the UFL, Willie Harvey Jr. and Garyon Conley. Harvey, an all-UFL first-team linebacker from the St. Louis Battlehawks, has had a winding journey. Starting with the Cleveland Browns in 2019, he's faced challenges but remained resilient. He's known for his competitive spirit and versatility, playing both defensive and special team snaps. In the UFL, he led the league in total tackles and tackles for loss. DJ, the former Cowboys fullback and now head of UFL football operations, has praised Harvey for his playmaking abilities despite his size. Harvey reminds him of undersized NFL linebackers who made it big, like Jesse Tuggle and Sam Mills. What do you think, Cowboys fans? Could Harvey make a significant impact on our defense? Let us know in the comments below and vote in our poll. Now, let's talk about Garyon Conley. Drafted by the Oakland Raiders in the first round of the 2017 draft, Conley had a rocky start due to injuries and off-field issues. However, he's shown resilience by coming back strong in the UFL with the DC Defenders. Playing under defensive coordinator Greg Williams, Conley demonstrated his skills with 25 tackles, 2 interceptions, and 5 pass breakups in 7 games. The Cowboys need depth at cornerback, and Conley might be just what we need. What's your take, Cowboys Nation? Do you think Conley can make a comeback in the NFL with the Cowboys? Drop a Y for yes or an N for no in the comments section below and let us know why you feel that way. Signing players like Harvey and Conley showcases the Cowboys' willingness to give talented athletes a second chance. DJ says, when we get guys, we don't go by old news. We've learned to revisit some cases and do the research. This approach has already paid off with players like Turpin and Aubrey. Could Harvey and Conley be the next success stories? Let's dive a bit deeper into what these signings mean for the Cowboys. While Harvey might face skepticism due to his size, his stats and performance in the UFL suggest he's ready to compete. As for Conley, his speed and skills are undeniable, but staying healthy is key. Do you believe these players will prove themselves in training camp? Share your thoughts and join the discussion. Financially, signing players